All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua. Double honors to Apostle and Elders in New York, GMS. Salutations to y'all around the world that's teaching truth and put your lives on the line for it. My name is Maya Ka'ala Nagab, or Maya Ka'ala Bangad. All right. And like to make a disclaimer that we are not black Hebrew Israelites or black Jews. All right. We are Israelites. All right. The Israelites are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And speckled birds that's scattered abroad who fathers paternal line goes back to Israelite men. All right. So, right here, man, I just found this article. It says right here, people with mental health problems will be shot by new armed police. All right. It says the Mental Health Foundation says new armed units being trailed by the police resulting in people's experience mental health crisis being shot. All right. It says right here, it says special patrol vehicles carrying armed officers are started patrolling counties Manuku, Waikato, and Canterbury as part of the 6-month trial to cut down response times to serious incidents involving firearms. It said armed response teams were made up of police staff who are part of Armed Offender Squad, AOS. The AOS is normally on call 24/7, but they for trial will be routinely armed, equipped, and mobile. It says Mental Health Foundation Chief Executive Sean Robinson said the organization sounds similar to warnings a decade ago when tasers were introduced. These warnings were not heeded. In 2016, police officers were found to have discharged tasers in 25% of all cases involving individual mental illness, but only 16.6% of cases involving others. Recent figures indicate the trend has continued. This is an urgent concern. So far, we had no indication that safety and well-being of people experiencing mental distress has been considered by those leading trials. This is no doubt that more armed officers result in more deaths and injury for people experiencing mental health crisis. All right, correct, man. And this is the reason why we call Esau the damn devil, man. Esau's the Caucasian people, man. All right, and over there, this is over there in the I believe this, yeah. Mr. Robinson added that because Maori and Pacific people had higher rates of mental illness and they would be shot more often. All right, so he over there shooting Japhet, man. And included among them are the speckled birds, man. You got the Israelites among them, man. Cause our people scattered all over the world, man. All right, you got Israelites over there, man. The speckled birds. All right. He's just a damn devil, man. You get this right here. It says Isaiah chapter 10, verse 1. You have it's Isaiah chapter 10, where it said, woe unto them that decree unrighteous. I'm gonna read it again. Isaiah 10, verse 1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees and their right grievances which they have prescribed. This is some righteous decree, man. You don't shoot people with mental illness, man. Not to, depends on the, extreme case, man. And if a guy have a gun, he going around shooting people and shit, you had no choice but to drop him, but, he rushing with you with a knife and stuff. To see, they gonna bring I wouldn't doubt they bring this shit over here, to, America, North America, man. All right. Because people in today, the people have, you have to heal them. It's spiritual, man. They got demons on them. And then sometimes I remember I seen basically a show on, this will come on 30, so I can't think of the name of it. With this girl, she placed in a mental institute for years with nothing wrong with her. She had to get her damn, she had a, I forgot what they call that too, but the tooth was basically irregularly grown in her gums, man. That's what's causing her to go crazy, man. It was hitting the nerves going to her brain, man. So it would be either of the two, man. All right, but people with mental illness, man, you heal them, man. It takes a prophet to Israelite prophet to heal them, man. All right, it says Matthew chapter 4 verse 24. It says, and his fame went throughout all Assyria, and they that brought him. I'm sorry, so let me read this again. Matthew chapter 4 verse 24. It said, and his fame went throughout all Syria, and they brought unto him all sick people that were taken with divers diseases, torments, and those were possessed with devils, and those which were lunatic, and those that had palsy, and he healed them. Like this talking about Yahweh Shai, man. So you heal people with mental illness, man. You don't shoot people and shit, man. All right, so get this camera focused, man. Read the rest of it. All right, it says while New Zealand police had acknowledged racial bias against the Maori. All right, so the Japhetic people over there. All right, but again, you do have speckled birds among them, man. All right. I forget. I think it was recorded that they had. It was a sport he observed the Maori during the Jubilee. All right, so it came from Israel. You got speckled birds among the Maori, man. Got Israelites among them. All right, so it said while the New Zealand police had acknowledged racial bias against the Maori, this knowledge had no impact on the number of Maori being arrested or approached by police. 2/3 individuals shot by police last decade were Maori or Pacifica. He said all evidence showed that people with mental health problems were not more prone to act violently and were conversely more likely to be victims of violence. We cannot keep saying we want to normalize mental health and want people to share experience and asking for help while implementing policies and practices that undermine their safety and human rights, Mr. Robinson said. Announcing a new police squad on Monday, Police Commissioner Mike Bush said armed response team will stand up future policing internationally. The police mission in New Zealand is safest country. It's the safest country. Following events on March 15 in Christchurch, the operating environment has changed. The threat level remained medium. We are continuing reviewing our tools, training capabilities we use to provide police services, ensuring people made. I think that's when they did with they got walked in there and shot the Muslim Timothy. They more likely they staged that shit. All right, so it said Police Minister Stuart Nash said the trial did not mean police were moving to routine arming. Trial of new teams will be closely monitored. He said, yeah, right, man. It said readers seeking support information about suicide, blah, blah, but this is it, man. All right, but this is just goddamn ridiculous, man. All right, but stuff gonna happen like this, man. It's gonna get worse, man. We almost at the end, man. All right, so shalom.